Hey Taurus, welcome to your mid-month check-in for May, and also happy birthday to you. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're receiving this message well. This reading is for all of you who have been trying to push through, feel like something's got to give, whether it's in love, money, or peace. We're just gonna go over your general energy. Please, before we get started, go ahead, subscribe, share. Also, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified when I do drop a new video. We're doing good, 3 videos a week, so keeping it consistent. So I'm happy you're here to tap into this. And again, we're just gonna go ahead and look at what energy surrounding you was working in your favor and give you some general details of what the month has been like and what is to come. If this hits for you, please go ahead and drop a comment for me. I would love to hear how this resonates for you. That always makes any reader happy because we want to know how you're receiving the information. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Find yourself in a grounded position. Take a nice deep inhale in, exhale out. All right, let's begin. So for your general energy, with the Devil card here, I feel like you're in a space where you're being tempted to go back to something that you used to do. And the reason I feel that is because it seems like you've been trying really hard to make something shake and it hasn't been working out for you. So you kind of want to go to the devil you know, kind of, so to speak, as opposed to the devil you don't. I'm also picking up for some of you, you're having issues with codependency, be that in a relationship, someone else is putting their energy on you and you're having a hard time and unraveling from that. Or, you know, maybe for some of you, I'm picking up your spouse has been a cheater and, you know, you worried about them cheating again. So, you know, you kind of up in their ass, and that is why this energy is coming out. For others of you, I'm picking out on the fact that you're working really hard to get over your addictions, the things that are getting in your way. And I feel like you will get to that point, but you just have to remember your why. Stay motivated in that way. With the 2 of Cups in reverse, this again is symbolizing like this is definitely relationship based, but not just romantic relationships. I feel like a lot of you are struggling with your partnerships or collaborations that you might be in. I feel like some of you are having issues at home with your family. I feel like some of you are also having issues with co-workers, and you might have had a really good working situation before, but now it's really kind of, you're wondering like, am I doing the right thing? Do I need to be working here? Is this worth my stress? Those are good questions to be asking because yes, only you will have the answer to them, but it is good that you are finally noticing. I know sometimes with Taurus, it's very slow moving, so it'll take you a moment to tap in. So I'm glad to see that you are recognizing it's not working. Keep working through those emotions. If you keep working through those emotions, you'll get your answer. Also with the 6 of Wands in reverse, this is speaking to kind of like you used to be happy, you worked for this, but now it's not working for you. That's what I'm picking up for some of you guys. And again, that's tied to your relationships, that may be tied to your work. I'm also feeling like this is tied to a pending burnout that's coming for some of you. Like maybe you are an entrepreneur and you started a new service and at first it was going well, but now you might not have the manpower or hell, just the energy to keep invested in it. So it's kind of weighing on you, but you can't really. The thing about this energy though too, why it goes back to the Devil card, it's like you don't feel like you can say that you're struggling, right? At work, in your relationship with this thing that you're doing. And that's sad because you can always speak your mind. Be mindful that the people who care will hear and adjust, and those that don't, they won't. And sometimes it's your kids. Like I'm also like, cause I'm really picking up on heavy family energy, and like, you know, it might be your kids or someone in your family who's just very unwavering. With that being said, definitely protect your peace. protect your energy, and, you know, find ways to navigate through that so that you are taking care of yourself, because you can't change other people, but you definitely can change your responses to them. All right, so that's definitely what I want to give. That's the general energy I'm picking up for you. Regarding your career, so for some of you, I'm definitely seeing that if you're waiting for a promotion, you'll be getting that soon. I'm also seeing that the work that the way you're being received at work is based on the energy that you've been putting out. So I definitely know that you're a hard worker, but I feel like there's been things that you've been slacking in. And although for some of you, you know, your boss is not saying anything, they definitely are treating you accordingly. So definitely be mindful of that. I'm also picking up that if you've been waiting for word for a new job, or you've been waiting for a new word on new transition, it's coming, something that you've been working for. But also for some of you, I do see and feel like there's some unfairness going on in your career space, be it like you might have education, but someone knew someone else, so they got that role. So when it comes to this with the Judgment card, things are going to work out the way they need to for you. I just feel like for some of you, it's time. For some of you, it's not time. And I think a lot of it not being, if it's not time, it has to do with the relationships you've been building. What supports that is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is speaking about collaboration. I think that you will excel if you know how to play fair for some of you. For others of you, you need to look into other ways that you can reach out to the team and be more supportive. And I'm also picking up on the energy that some of you need to kind of speak to people that you already know that work in your field that may be able to help you advance. This is all about kind of tapping back into your network. And also for a lot of you, I'm picking up on the energy that you have to be mindful of your strengths, not try to do everything, and work and create teams, build teams around you, right? Eight of Pentacles is speaking to this being stubborn in a way. Some of you, I feel like, what's stopping you from going forward is like you don't want to take the time to overlook your work. You don't want to take the time to maybe pick up a new skill, learn something new. You've been doing it so long, you're kind of stubborn in that. You're like, well, this is what it's going to be, so this is who it is. And the world is growing and you have to grow with it. For others of you, I'm picking up on like you're just rushing through. You're not taking your time with your work. You're not giving it your full potential. And I get that because your general energy is burnout. But just so you know, people are seeing that. And for others of you, I'm getting that you are new in your field, which is okay. You know a lot, but there's more that you need to learn. So I just want to speak to you about being open with that, okay? And for my self-employed folks, this is saying that there's, be mindful of the way that you're communicating with other people, and be mindful that you are, okay, for my self-employed folks, if you offer a product, be mindful that you are telling people if they're on their site exactly when they can expect it, when it's coming, what's going on with it. Don't skip any direct communications. Make sure things are as clear as they need to. For some of you, this is speaking about contracts. For some of you, this is saying, this is speaking to, okay, you might be getting ready to offer a new product, offer a new service, or do something new with someone. Make sure that the paperwork is aligned so you get what you need out of it, right? I'm picking that up, energy up. And also I'm just picking up on like, being careful what you say on social media. It's definitely teaching moments sometimes with clients, but don't you bash clients. Don't get caught up in that space. And if there was a recent disagreement between you and a client, make sure that you handle it amicably and with respect. That's the energy I'm picking up for with that. Five of Pentacles is also speaking to, also with this energy, before I get to Five of Pentacles, I'm speaking about like rushing things so the paperwork is not right, rushing things so the website is not up right, rushing things like regarding communication, being mindful that before somebody purchases from you, their first impression is what you're saying that you're going to do. So make sure that what you say you're going to do represents what you're actually capable of doing. I'm prefacing that, especially with the Five of Pentacles here. This speaks about missing out. For some of you, I'm getting you rushed your way through. Now you're missing out on opportunities. You overthought how to do something, so you didn't do anything at all. And that puts you at getting less. Well, you didn't do anything at all, so you missed out on opportunity that way. Some of you didn't properly prepare, so you missed a financial blessing through that. So just be mindful of how you're presenting so that it aligns with what you receive. With the Nine of Pentacles, so the beautiful thing about this is I really feel like you guys are in a learning phase. I'm getting energy that some of you have been in business for a long time, and now you're learning to do things new. And once you get these kinks out with communication, you'll be able to reap the benefits of what you've been sowing. For others of you, you're new in the game, so of course you're making these mistakes. And I feel like this Five of Pentacles is speaking to like, okay, yeah, you might take a temporary loss, but you don't lose everything. There's definitely a bounce back, especially with these cards being in the same suit. Okay. All right, and then for just general finances for the collective Taurus energy, I feel like you will get a boost in your income if you are able to tap in to what your skill set is, right? That's what I'm getting for some of you. For others of you, I feel like leading some courses, leading in work will bring you more fiscal opportunities. So that means if like your boss comes to you and say, hey, can you run this meeting? Or, hey, can you talk to such and such about this? Whenever those opportunities come, take them. I definitely feel that you're burnt out, but you are still seen with a lot of respect and a lot of knowledge, which is why they're letting you slack off. So if they come and ask you to do something, definitely don't hesitate to do that. Also for my self-employed folks, this is speaking to making sure that you offer and coach from what your expertise is and not anything else. And that goes back to the collaboration. And for those of you who are looking for work or maybe not working, but just looking for, secure finances, this is just speaking to being respected for what you're able to do, right? And that getting you far, that bringing you blessings. This is kind of like going to a party and somebody likes your dress and they're like, oh, and they talk to you and they're like, oh, let me introduce you to X, Y, and Z, right? So a big networking energy for a lot of you, big expounding on what you already do, what you already know energy. So, stay grounded in that. And as far as what you need to know, got the Page of Wands, Judgment comes up again, and the Sun. What I would say that you need to know for the rest of the month is that you have to do some things for some of you have to do some things that you haven't done before. And I feel like you're very uncomfortable with that. But at the same time, I feel like this is going to catapult you in ways that you don't even understand or see right now. I feel like for others of you, this is speaking to not procrastinating anymore and really going towards and forward that thing that you've been thinking about. For others, I feel like maybe you are acting very brash and you're just moving without looking at your steps, right? For some of you, and you know who you are, you know the difference of who you are. This card is just kind of a warning for those who just kind of like just trying to do something. Now is not the time for that. If anything, this is the time of collaboration. Your next moves are really determined on how you feel about yourself, right? And I do understand that a lot of you are burnt out, but also, as I stated earlier, this is a good time for you to take some inventory to see what you need to do for you. Judgment is speaking to the fact that whatever you're putting out, you're going to receive, right? So if you've been putting off making a move, you make the move, you're going to get the benefit. If you rush and make the move, you're going to get the consequences. If you make the move calculated, it's going to align for you, right? And this is all tied to your self-esteem here with the Sun. I feel like some of you are feeling very confident, but some things occurred before that kind of made you feel like you might not be capable. So definitely check that energy. I'm also picking up for some of you that you are a little too cocky, a little too confident, a little too brazen without having a real good understanding of what these next steps or these next things you need to do overall, so definitely also check that energy as well. But overall, I'm just picking up a lot of sadness. Definitely pushing forward to do what you need to do. And some of you are picking up, some of you are giving like a really brave face, but you don't know what you're doing, and you feel very upset that you might not be where you want to be, but that's okay. The sun represents Leo energy, and a lot of Leos love to fake it till they make it, so you can tap into that. But most importantly, what this is giving is that you need to prioritize yourself in regards to how you are in these situations. Whether it's rushing, whether it's ready, whether it's calculated, how do you really feel about it? Because this energy is also telling me like, you don't want to just do something to do it. You want to do something that makes you elevated, right? But nothing, just remember, nothing outside of yourself can make you feel those things. You have to already feel that way. So work on it, right? Work on you. All right, Taurus, that was fun. I will see you in the next video. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sharing space. Please let all your friends know about me, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, private readings are also available. Link in the bio. Bye.